Here's a very scarce bound periodical of the 19th century. It's the Journal of the Royal Microscopic Society in a period half-leather binding. On the spine is this gold stamp for the Botanic Garden Library at Oxford, so it was deaccessioned from there at one point. It is a collection of this intermittent periodical for the year 1893. It was not issued every month, but rather appears to be every 2 or 3 months. There are extensive content lists at the front here that just go on and on and on. Hundreds of specific names and articles. It's unbelievable, really. And the first issue here is February, and it contains this collotype illustrated frontis here. What's interesting in this big, thick, heavy volume, like so, is at the front, or somewhere scattered within some of the issues, are other plates, sometimes collotype plates, like that one, but also there are lithographed plates scattered throughout. And, for instance, here is another collotype of cystic worms simulating tuberculosis. Here is a lithographed illustration or plate there. And we see here the contents are clean and tight. There are some line drawing illustrations scattered throughout, like this. Looks like a line transfer illustration there, and like so. And we've got, there's a collotype plate. Okay, and here is a lithographed, and so on. And one can assume, based on the fact that it was bound in leather in probably the 19th century, and it was gilt stamped and titled, that this is all of the journals for the year 1893. And there's an extensive index at the rear as well. The rear board has a split here down the joint, but the cover is still very firmly and tightly bound and attached. There's a short split at the head of the front joint there. But the leather's a little bit dried, but overall it's well preserved, it's quite scarce, and it is available now online from me, Brian DiMambro.